Dun, dun, dun. There it is. That's hers. It occurs to me we don't have much of anything on the channel about this car. Well, let's be honest, there's 4 of you on the channel, so that's probably why. But I'm a man of the people. I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna give you a little bit more on this car. I'm gonna start putting this car on the channel a little bit more, racing a little bit more, having a little more fun with it. So you may as well get to know the car, which, well, to be honest, there's not much to get to know. It's a 2007 base vet. It does have the Z51 package deal, so the sway bars and the coolers and the terrible gearing, road course gearing, thanks to GM. It's got it all those goodies. But you know, intake to oil pan, it is 100% stock, top to bottom, LS2 car. It does have, obviously, that guy right there. So funny story, this thing's been supercharged since like, I think 2010, or actually might have been 09. This car was actually put together by East Coast Supercharging. It's the ECS kit, Paxton Novi, little guy right there, 1500 SL, just a little guy. In this otherwise stock LS2. So and it's ECS kit. It was actually put together by ECS, assembled by ECS up in New Jersey. The car used to reside up in the New York, New Jersey area. Longtime friends of mine actually had this car for many years, over 10 years, 10, 12 years, something like that. They had it for a long time. I've actually known this car for some time, and just the long story short, it changed hands to somebody that I know, a mutual friend of ours, customer, former customer of mine at another place I used to work, and he had it for about a year. He's got some pretty badass cars, GTRs, 911s and stuff. This one really wasn't what he was used to, what he was comfortable with, so he ends up selling it to us. And the young lady wanted a vet of her own, so voila, there it is. Gave it to me for a steal, so I couldn't say no. And that's all she wrote. It's a fun car, it's a fun little car. It's got we talked about the blower. It's got really nothing else. It's got a fuel system on it to keep up with you know, the blower and stuff. So I kind of brought this thing out of the Stone Age a couple years ago. This thing used to run on Torco and meth and all kinds of weird stuff, and it was kind of, like I said, it was an old setup. When I tell you old, I'm talking about 08, 09, like turn of the century kind of stuff. So we modernized it, some bigger injectors and E85, and retuned it and all that good stuff. And yeah, it's a fun little car, man. It gets down. So it hasn't been on the dyno in, you know, 1,000 years, so it's probably somewhere in the low 600s. But it's fun. It's nice to get out there with some of the you know, the slower cars and just have fun, not worrying about blowing tires off and, you know, getting stuck racing some ridiculous cars. But anyhow, you're gonna see more of this guy on the channel, and so tell your friend, and who knows, we might double this thing. We might have 8 subscribers by the time this is all over. Yeah, you'll see a little more of a old dark matter here. Enjoy.